Namaste, my gorgeous and beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot here for the weekly forecast. So this starts on December 3rd and it will run into Friday the 8th. So let's see what's coming in. I'm going to do events and people because we did cycle with the new moon, and go back and check out that weekly forecast. Let's see what is in store for us this week. I have not looked at the astrology, but if I see something significant, I'll pull a reading on that during the week. And the loving man. Hope that's helpful to some of you. We've been seeing the loving woman for probably the past month in the weekly forecast. Now we're shifting to the loving man. So my cat's up to something over there. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Let's look at events. What's this loving man going to do this week? There's some planning and action, definitely masculine energy. So there's a shift in the masculine energy. And I was just thinking, I did a twin flame reading earlier this week. Didn't plan on doing a twin flame reading, but the energies just came out that way. It was a pretty spectacular reading. You may want to check that out. So the loving man and planning and action. So this feels like there's a change. We have a 5, and 5s are changes to me, and 2s are decisions, choices. So there's something about the masculine energy that is shifting to, sorry, I have it feels like a cat hair. It feels like there's a shift in something that they're planning. That's what I'm getting. Let's check the energy oracle. Okay, I'm using the quantum oracle like I always use the quantum and energy oracles for our forecasts. I am using the Divine Abundance oracle, and then I'm going to use the Golden Art Nouveau tarot, and then I'll do the Sacred Self-Care to help us support our mind, body, and spirit through the week. So I hope this is helping you. If it does, please comment below. And if there's anything you'd like me to pull a reading on, please leave that in the comments as well. You can always email me at sacreduniontarot@yahoo.com. Ooh, there's some envy. That's a 20 card, which is a 2 card. Okay, don't know what that's about. I'll pull some tarot on that. It doesn't feel attached to this energy, but it feels like there's somebody on the outside, a divine, some sort of other feminine, who seems envious, possibly of the divine feminine. Maybe because this loving man is maybe he's speaking very highly of the divine feminine. Maybe he's talking about her, stalking her on social media, and there's another feminine that is aware of that. Attachment. Hold on just a second. Let's see what's going on here. There we go. So there's some attachment. Another 5 card. Isn't that amazing? We have a 5 and a 5 and a 2 and a 2. Absolutely no coincidence here. So maybe, okay, so what I'm getting is that the divine masculine may be saying, you know what? That maybe is presenting the divine feminine in a friendly kind of way and talking about her all the time. Like, guess what she's doing? And guess what I saw her do on social media? Or guess what, I hear she's up to. And it's almost like it's really creating this envy. And there's this attachment, and he's demonstrating this attachment. Remember, it's energy, not gender. When I refer to the masculine energy, I use the pronoun he. And when I refer to the feminine, I use the pronoun she, but that does not mean gender. Okay, so it's energy. So yeah, this is amazing. 2 5s, 2 2s. Okay. and an 11 card. Okay, so I'm getting a clear indication here that this is Definitely a divine counterpart that are in separation with other partners. And there's this blessing from the energy when they interact. And it feels like there's this gratefulness, there's an abundance that results from the energies. I'm trying to figure out how to word what they're saying. I'm not wording it exactly as they want what they're showing me. There's this blessing. There's these blessings that are coming from this journey that maybe not be aware on the outside, but there are so many blessings that come from this journey that now are kind of culminating into this, wow, that was really great. It may not have been what I expected, but I can now see it from a different perspective and see the blessings of what I've learned. Yeah. Okay. I just saw flow. Let's see. Yeah. This has been reiterations for the past 3 readings from this full moon in Gemini, the last lunation that we had, embrace the flow. We have had embrace. We have had the flow of life, and now we have flow. So, it's been a constant reiteration of this cycle of embrace the flow. And if you identify as a twin flame, you have to embrace the flow of this journey. You can't be somebody in the attachment energy, pushing and pulling and trying to manipulate the energy. You just have to surrender to the journey. I often use the analogy of a kayak, that you're in a kayak and you can steer a little bit to avoid some of the bumps and really strong rapids, but ultimately you have to surrender to the flow of the current because you cannot keep swimming upstream. You'll exhaust yourself. Allow me, Divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Think of a dolphin. Just be happy and go with the flow. Dolphins are happy creatures. Okay, reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. So it feels like there's been a reframing, and that's where this cornucopia is coming through. It's kind of like, I feel like maybe both counterparts, could be one, could be both, are saying, you know what, that was a really difficult transition from my awareness and awakening to where I am now. However, I have grown so much. I've become a better version of myself. And that's pretty amazing. Let's pull some tarot and get some detail for you. If this message is resonating or you value the content I create, and I don't create it, to be truly honest, these messages do not come from me. But if you like the way I interpret the energy and you find these readings helpful, would you please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel? Hit that notification bell so you can be informed of when I post new content, new messages, and also if you would like this video, it really helps my messages get to more people through the algorithm, particularly those twin flames. Okay, we did have a flipper. 2 flippers. I'm just going to pull the tarot and then I'll... Okay. What's this envy about? What is this envy about? Yeah. One more card on that, please. This jealousy has become a burden. How about attachment? Okay, there's the Hermit card. Virgo, Mercury energy, communication. Could be, there we go, 10 of Cups, yeah. All right, let me process all of this real quick. Okay, what they're saying to me is there's a significance of being 2 people on horses. One of them, the Knight of Pentacles, which means, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So we have definite earth energy here. There's that Virgo hermit energy. Virgo being an earth sign, Taurus. I feel Taurian energy here. The only major arcana is the Hermit. This could be somebody that has been very quiet, that might be opening up. We're about to have Mercury going into retrograde. So there may be a time where there isn't communication, but what I'm getting a strong feeling right now is, I don't want to say the word censor, but you may want to be very careful about the way you're communicating. Just saying. There is some sort of an overcoming energy here, and it feels like it's linked to this cornucopia card, the 11 card. It feels like, okay, there's two energies coming in. On this side, which to me is Divine Feminine side, it feels like the Divine Feminine is saying, you know what, I've really looked back over my journey and I realize all the blessings that have come in. And how they've helped me become this better version of myself, I've created this beautiful life. Now, we've seen that with the Divine Feminine for over a year now, how she's really been focused on herself. Your true power is in self-love and in investing in yourself to create the life you love, because that then attracts the things that you truly want to manifest. But I'm also getting a Divine Masculine energy here that finally, after all this time, they're finally realizing that, you know, they need to invest in themselves as well. They need to invest in, I'm getting a people-pleasing energy where they've been a people pleaser and they've always self-sacrificed, kind of given and given and given and given and been taken advantage of. And now they're like, I'm going to give somewhere else where I'm valued. They're kind of like, I'm done with feeling like somebody doesn't value me or my energy. We have a lot of pentacles here, and look at the hands holding the pentacles. It's like, you know what? I need to start taking charge of what I'm manifesting, because I've been doing so much for other people. I've been trying to, you know, really elevate myself, but I'm going about it all the wrong way. And then we have over here this 10 of Cups with this attachment. That's being attached to an outcome. And there's nothing wrong with, you know, kind of hoping for something, but as long as your hope does not drive your actions, as far as trying to manifest a union with somebody who's not available, who has not taken the time to heal, because that's just going to make you regress. Yeah, okay, what else? That's the reframing here. There's a transformation. You're looking at transformation a little differently. And I feel like that's both. And see, if you look at this reframing, here's a gift here with these butterflies. And this is the cornucopia. This is the abundance. This has been a true gift of transformation for both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. And you don't really see that until you see it through the perspective of looking what transformation has taken place in your life since you woke up, or you've started to really walk your spiritual path with intention. Ooh, 2 cards. So we have the 2 of Swords. Listen, look at this. Seriously. The High Priestess and the 2 of Swords in reverse. High Priestess is usually somebody that is keeping everything closed in, and the 2 of Swords is usually something that's creating some sort of a blockage or not allowing manifestation. This is a conversation. 2 twos. 2 twos. We have a lot of 2s. Now, we've been seeing that in the readings. 2s have been very prevalent, so have 5s and 7s. Yeah, so there might be a communication here about this outcome. It might be that kind of, you know, well, here's what I expected and that didn't happen, so I kind of got my ego bruised a bit, so I withdrew. Those kind of conversations. It's almost like the Divine Masculine is, yeah, there's 4 cups. No longer interested in anything that isn't connected to the connection. That's what I'm getting. So here's what High Priestess in this 11 card, that's a 2 card, but it also looks like the 11 card in Roman numerals. So, okay, so what I'm getting is that there might be a conversation I didn't realize, kind of goes along the fact that I didn't realize what I had. I didn't realize the depth of this connection. I didn't realize how my life is with you not in it. Those kind of conversations. I'm no longer interested in it not moving forward in some capacity, whether it just be friends, just an occasional communication. The Divine Masculine really misses that. Really misses that. This was supposed to be a weekly forecast. It's turning into a twin flame reading. It's almost like their heart's been cracked open. Especially if they're an earth sign. Could there be another 2? 2 of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting this week is Divine Feminine, you need to be in the flow of energy. Just keep your energy, heart space open, brain and heart coherence. Remember, that's union with self. Brain is the masculine. Heart is the feminine energies. The heart is magnetic. The brain is electric. That's what creates your aura. Well, part of it. Your whole body creates your aura, but it's just the big energies in your aura. And when your heart and brain are in coherence, you're really in alignment. That's what alignment is. And so your actions and your thoughts and your feelings are all copacetic. And so you are in the flow. That is the divine flow, because that energy then has a current. The Divine Masculine is in this kind of, wow, I really miss that energy of the Divine Feminine. I'm tired of this jealousy from the karmic. It's just constant. And I hate to use the word karmic, because that karmic could be somebody else's Divine Feminine. They're divine beings as well. But it's almost like I just need to start manifesting where I am appreciated. I need to put my energy toward the positive things. And I just saw this, in case you didn't notice. Look at that, Roman numeral 2 for the Gemini, the twins. We have how many of those right here? There's a whole lot going on with seeing things from a different perspective. I feel just this huge sense of, it's like a remorse energy, but it's like a clarifying. I don't want to give my actions or energies or my thoughts or my feelings to anything that brings me down, that is of low vibration, that brings my vibration down. It's almost like they're kind of experiencing, this makes me feel good, this doesn't, so I'm going to do what makes me feel good and elevates my self-esteem, my self-awareness, my sense of being connected. There's something about, they're showing me like a plug. It's kind of like being connected, and I know that feels like, it's not obscene, it's like a plug. But it feels like they miss being plugged in. For some reason, that's what they're saying. They miss being plugged into the energy. And they're valuing that. They're like, I really feel a sense of loss because I don't feel that I have that access to energy. And I always felt so vibrant when I had that energy. That's what I'm getting from the Divine Masculine energy. So there may be, oh look, there's that 9 of Cups. I feel like there's going to be some sort of, for some of you, this isn't for all of you, but for some of you, it feels like there's going to be some sort of a conversation where it's like, I really miss you. I just miss talking to you. I miss, your energy. I miss feeling that vibrancy. I miss feeling that connection. That's what I feel like is coming. And it's, once it's said, it's very satisfying. It's like, okay, that's a good place to start. Let's just start there by at least agreeing to have cordial communication occasionally, just so that we can keep that connection. We stay plugged into each other. I know what you're thinking. Okay. Here's the Knight of Swords. Another, card of communication, expressing thoughts. And again, this is like being on the horse, and like here we have the Six of Wands and the Knight on the same. Oh, look, and underneath there's the Death card. There's something about white horses here. And ending. There's an ending. And it's after the ending. Look, see, there's the Five of, and there's the Justice card, another 11 card. And there's the Three of, and here's the Sun card. Holy cow, and there's the Six of, here's the whole message right here in a nutshell. Somebody is trying to find their spiritual peace, because this is gnawing at their soul. It's divine masculine. This is the, and here's the white horse again. I really need to be in alignment. I really need to start being a little bit more noble to myself. And then there's this, I really need to reach out and communicate some of my feelings to kind of feel like I can plug back into the energy. They don't really necessarily know what that energy is, but they certainly feel it, and they're becoming consciously aware of it. There's a certain amount of justice here. This could be a liberation. It could be just an awareness. It could be the settling of a situation. It could be a divorce. It could be something legal. But to me, the Justice card is, that's Libra energy, Venus. It's all about balance. And they feel that without that feminine energy, being plugged into that feminine divine source energy, they feel really out of balance. It could be somebody just saying, okay, I just have to start to follow my truth. I have to start making choices that are in alignment with what my soul knows, because I'm surrendering the trying to outthink the energy. And then we have the Death, which is, kind of a ending. So we've got a couple of indicators here that something significant in their life is ending. And then finally, it's like it dawns upon them. Once that clears out, it's kind of like, I really need to say something. I really need to go back and reconnect here. They're showing me an image of kind of fighting. So that's that part of the message. Let's go on to sacred self-care, because there is going to be some self-care. First of all, do not wait. Don't get into the pause energy where you're waiting for this to happen. If it happens, it happens. But for some people, I really feel like it's going to. I can feel it like right in the bottom of my spine, that it's kind of like a reframing of the connection from the Divine Masculine's perspective. Divine Feminine's just in the flow. She's learned so much in this journey. Okay. There's the Sex card. So just in case there's a conversation, it doesn't necessarily mean that's the route you should take, but I'm just going to leave that up to you. You're an adult. Make a good decision. Sound healing. Oh, that's amazing, because I'm going to be doing a sound bath here this week. It's going to be pretty amazing. So if there's a yoga studio that offers a sound bath, you may want to look into that. Some deep breathing. Meditation is always important. And some alone time, another 2. So that's significant. You do need to take some alone time with that Hermit energy. So here's a couple of things that I want to say. Remember when I've always talked about the twin flame journey being a spiral? If you don't know what that means, go back and look at some of my other readings. The twin flame journey is when you're spiraling. You are both on the same spiral of ascension, but you're at different points. And sometimes in that spiral, those 2 points come together, and then they come together, and as they ascend, because each time they come together, it's an activation. And that activation reframes things. And so oftentimes, and then you come together, and then you separate again, because you're on a spiral. And each person, each soul on that spiral is ascending at their own pace. It's not a timed thing. It's not a race. It's everybody learns as they go. And then they come back together as twins. It activates another conscious level. And then they go back and learn more lessons. They interact with that energy, with that new awareness. And then it reframes again. So what I want to say is it's really, really important to stay connected to your spiritual source energy. And you do this through meditation, and try it for 40 days. Now, let me just say, if you know, many of you know, I'm a professional organizer and life coach. I am going to start January 1st with a 30-day total life transformation. We do this every year. Hits every single one of your New Year's resolutions. And I'll post more about that. But it goes through your document, organization, wardrobe, health and beauty, and every nook and cranny, cleaning your house, and then organize to utilize, which is organizing things. Anyway, there's a whole process. We do it in 30 days. But there's also meditation. Every day we meditate, whether it be prayer, meditation, or just being in that flow. Being in the flow is a form of meditation. So when we do this meditation, we're going to try that for like 30 days, where we meditate every day. We start off with a minute, and then we work up to 30 minutes. And what we do is we just start to build our connection, and that is going to be a total transformation. Not only are you transforming your physical environment as well as your health and well-being in your physical body, but you're also transforming your daily spiritual practice. And so if you want to join me, it's free, of course. It's on my channel, The Organizer Advisor, as well as I have a Facebook group where my larger audience are because of the age dynamic. But join me for that. I'll be posting some more information. But my whole point was, it takes time to develop your meditation practice. And the longer you do it, the more connected you are. So we're going to try it for 30 days. And we're also going to do some exercising physical, where we start off with 5 minutes, move to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then get us to 30 minutes. So we're going to really start to transform our entire life. So if you're interested in that, please join me there. All right, I'm going to end this reading. It's a little longer than I expected. It was supposed to be a weekly forecast, but this is coming in for somebody. I'll check the astrology, and then I'll pull on some important astrology and astrological energies. So please, again, subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know when that content is posted. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.